those terms can be used very loosely. And I think that people actually take these terms in the wrong context. What's going on, everybody? This is Moments with Mike, where I'm going to be giving some insight, some tips, some tricks, and my thoughts on different topics concerning worship leading, singing, songwriting, and some other things. So I saw a post the other day on Facebook, and it was talking about worship leaders, song leaders, and talking about commanding the atmosphere, shifting the atmosphere, or what do you do during worship and things like that. On that post, I put my little 2 cents in, and I wanted to share my thoughts on this subject with you today. So let's jump into it. So one of the things that stands out to me for worship leaders, and this is one of the things that always kind of like irk me a little bit, is the thing concerning commanding an atmosphere and shifting an atmosphere. And when we use terms like that, those terms can be used very loosely. And I think that people actually take these terms in the wrong context. I think they actually use the word command, and they think that they need to, command or demand or try to change someone's thought process about worship. And I wanted to dive into that. So when someone says to command the atmosphere, to me, it's less about you trying to force someone to worship, or you trying to make someone get in tune with the song that you're singing, or make everyone clap, make everyone stomp, make everyone lift their hands, jump and shout. I think it's less about that and more about getting all of our attention and allowing all of our attention to be focused on Jesus. Now, when I say attention and getting all of our attention, I don't mean getting all of the attention in the room to focus on you, because that's not the job of a worship leader. The job of a worship leader is to point everyone to Jesus. So in order to point everyone to Jesus, we have to use various tools and a lot of wisdom to make sure that everyone in the room's heart and mind is pointed towards Jesus. I think one of the things that Rick Pino, he's one of the guys that I really study and listen to when it comes down to worship. He says that you need to get unity in the room. And that's what I think we mean when we saying to command an atmosphere. We're not commanding them to shout. We're not commanding them to jump or scream, but we're kind of like taking the reins a little bit and letting everyone know this time here is focused for Jesus. This time here is focused on Jesus. And this is what I think we mean in the term of commanding the atmosphere. But I want to take that term command the atmosphere and change it to a term that my mentor uses all the time. And that's navigate. I think we want to navigate the atmosphere. So I think we can change that word command and put the word navigate there. And as we navigate them or show them or lead them, because we're supposed to be worship leaders, we can lead them and lead their attention to Jesus. So one of the things that I do concerning this is I only sing vertical songs. And yes, I know this is a topic. Should we sing vertical songs? Should we sing horizontal songs? But one of the things that I do is I only sing vertical songs. What do you mean, Michael, when you say vertical songs? Vertical songs is from my heart to Jesus, or from what Jesus is saying about us. So just up and down. Boom, 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 boom. Horizontal songs would be us singing to each other. And the Bible does tell us that we need all types of songs, because it said teaching and admonishing one another in psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs. So we should sing some songs that are horizontal. But my personal preference, I only sing vertical songs. The reason why I only sing vertical songs is because us as human beings, we tend to only think about ourselves. We tend to have a hint of pride and think about our problems, our situations, our circumstances, and not really giving God the full attention he deserves during the worship time. Because if you come into worship thinking about your problems, thinking about your son, your daughter, your family members, and that can take away from the time that you need to give Jesus, the time that we need to give him all of our attention. So if we sing songs about his goodness, sing songs about his mercy, his grace, his strength, his power, and all of his attributes, and sing songs just magnifying him and glorifying him and singing to him, what it does is it takes our selfish ways and our selfish ideas and our selfish thoughts about ourselves during worship. It takes that away and replaces it with the attention being solely focused on God. So this is Moments with Mike, and that's my little tidbit on commanding / navigating the atmosphere. I hope it blessed you.